Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, before I start today's news, as usual, do like and subscribe to the channel. And so, today's top news, we are going to start with metal stocks. Yesterday, you have may seen that metal stocks have fallen a lot. Almost Tata Steel fallen by almost 5%, Hindalco almost 4%. All the metal stock shows that there is a problem in the market. And what is that problem? The problem is simple, that oil prices are going down because of the recessionary fears. And when the oil prices normally goes down, no, all the metal stocks do react with the oil prices. As a result, all the metal stocks are going down because of recessionary fears in US and Europe. And of course, China is in a problem. Now, also because of China, the demand is slowing down as still all the cities are not out of the COVID condition, recession fears across the world. There is a problem, and that is why all the stocks are going down, metal stocks. But another reason is that inflation. Now, inflation, of course, it is a big key factor, correct? Whenever inflation is down, demand goes down, and in India also, there is a chances that India demand may go down substantially. And another point is that government has started levying excise duty. Now, you know that almost 25 days ago, government increased the excise duty on basically export duty basically on steels. Now all these sectors play a big role to calm down the demand of metal stocks and also specifically the steel stock. As a result, no steel stocks are going down. Now another point was that Vedanta is also down by almost 13%, and one of the main reason that one of that plant, copper plant, that is sterilized Thodupudi copper plant is on sale now. Company has put on that plant on sale, and actually that was providing a big employment there because it was providing employment over 20,000 people, and overall it was supporting 400 downstream industry with a combined workforce of almost 1 lakh. Okay, also through supply logistic they were actually supporting almost 12,000 manpower. And because of that, now suddenly the Vedanta stock started going down. One of the main reason, as I told you, that this specific plant on sale, and it's a very good plant, but actually it got lot of hindrance from the local people almost 4 years ago, and there was some violence, and as a result, of government uh, put an actually no hold notice on that, and now the company decided to sell it. Now, talking about cryptocurrency, now there is a big fall in the cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has fallen below $20,000, and the main reason you know that because of the in high inflationary condition, and now because of quantitative tightening, what the Fed is doing currently, of course, now the money will flow from the risky assets to the safer haven like US bond yield, golds and all that. That's why gold is little bit was up from last few days. But this cryptocurrency is such a big problem that even that exchange providers now they are facing lot of issue, and actually they are cutting down that forces workforce also. Now, no new, very few new joinings are there, and also no very new clients are coming in the cryptocurrency exchange. Again, the mining part, the cryptocurrency mining part is an expensive affair. Now, because of this, no cryptocurrency mining cost has increased compared to the real cost, real value of the cryptocurrency, and that is putting a big problem in the existence of cryptocurrency. We are not saying that it will extinct basically, but yeah, this is because of this big fall. No, lot of troubles they are facing, and this is it gives a reality check about the cryptocurrency. No doubt, we are telling it's a currency of the future and all that. But still, it's a long way to go because still not regulated. So it's a long way to go because this type of volatility, in 6 months ago it was around almost no 6, 7, 8 months ago it around touch around almost $69,000. Now it is down to below $20,000. Now this type of no fluctuation any is there in any asset class. Now that is not a good thing. Correct. Again, now US bond yield is around 3.28, is remaining at the elevated level. However, dollar index is around 104.3. Now, both are at such a high level now that is creating a problem across the world. The reason is now US dollar is getting stronger and stronger because money is flowing from the developing country to the developed country, and as a result, what is happening? Dollar is getting stronger, and again the US yield, as I told, 3.3. Now that provides a very good yield, and that's why no people normally wants to go from the no risky assets to the safer assets. Correct, and also the money will flow from the developing country to the developed country. Talking about Nomura rating agency and actually told that yes, US is likely to go by 2022 and into a recession. Now, this is what they are claiming that yes, there is a problem there in the US, and that is why US market is literally down and out. Now, US market is was closed yesterday. There was a holiday. However, if you talk about crude oil prices touch a low of around 112.6, but by the time I'm recording this video, it is around 115.5 and little bit up. However, because of this slide of oil, now the problem is created to ONGC and oil, and you know that their main windfall gain was coming due to the higher oil prices. Now, if the oil prices started going down, that is a problem. That's why you must have seen yesterday, oil India and ONGC have fallen a lot. Oil India still it is about 18% of the recent actually during the year. However, ONGC is already 5.5% below the top of the year. Now that shows then how vulnerable these companies are there. Also, no, the another problem is that Indian government may apply a windfall tax on these companies. Now, because of that, there is a fear that no lot of the gain which these companies has done will be taken away by the government, and that is I know we always fear to actually invest in companies like ONGC and Oil India, all that, because it is so much government control, and when a company is having so much of government control, no, anything happen. Anytime the profitability goes down because of some regulation by the government, actually, correct. Now talking about mid cap and small caps, now they already are on a, you can say, the bear territory. Now it has fallen more than 20% from the top. Normally it is being said if the any index falls below the 20% from the top, no, it is considered as a bear territory. So that is what is considered, and almost 550 shares are hitting a lower circuit and are at a 52 low. Now that shows that there is a pain across the market, especially in the mid cap and the small cap sector. However, value may emerge at a particular level, but yes, if you want to invest in a mid cap, small cap, do a better research, then only invest, because it is very tough. No, because at the end of the mid cap and small cap can easily lose 40 to 50% within a span of days if there is a problem in the market. If you if you want to learn more about the research and how to do fundamental analysis and all that stuff, I'm going to conduct a free webinar on how to compound your money and increase your passive income. And the link is given below in the comment, or you can click and join it this Wednesday and Thursday. Normally I do. So do join it if you want. Now talking about FI yesterday sold 100, almost 1200 crores. However, DI bought almost 2,100 crores. Now that shows that FII is relentlessly selling the equity, Indian equity. However, DI is supporting a lot. Now, if you see overall from October, last October, FI sold around 3.68 lakh crores. However, DI has bought almost 2.8 lakh crore. Now that is a very good sign, because this is what is actually helping Indian market to remain on course. If DII is not there, then we are in a big problem. So a continuous support of DII, that is institution and retail, is holding the market firm. Now talking about WPI inflation, inflation has gone up to 15.9%. That was the report on 12 June, correct? WPI inflation. What is WPI? wholesale price index. Now, the thing is that is a normal when the WPI index was released, and again the what are the forecast released that the monsoon in India will be a normal. But however, the monsoon in southwest is been delayed May, but hopefully this month it may cover up, because if it does not cover up, there will be high inflation across the food materials, all that. And if there is an high material, then FMCG companies like HUL, Marico, Britannia, all these companies will be affected because of the high food prices and everything. And if you have seen over the years, no, whenever there is a high inflation, normally the FMCG companies does not do well. And if you have seen now also, all these FMCG companies are down and out. But at a particular level, it will become very attractive, because everything is in a cycle. You know that now the RBI increasing rates, and of course the growth will slow down, and all these raw material prices, once it goes down, that will be helpful. Of course, the best help we can get is if the Russia Ukraine crisis get resolved. But this currently it is not been looking that yes, in coming months it may get resolved. But yes, that will be big help if it happens. But yes, FMCG companies, you can look at it at a lower level. Now, what are my recommendation? My recommendation is HUL, Dabur. Then these are the few stocks, even Britannia, few stocks we can keep an eye on it and buy it at a lower level. Now, talking about infrastructure projects, almost 428 infrastructure projects, mostly an average of 150 crores or more, hit by an overrun. So total 4.9898 lakh crores of projects were hit because last year because of the COVID crisis. Correct. Now this was the overrun, but now yes, hopefully once already the COVID crisis is behind us, that is what we are thinking currently. And as a result, all the expansion plan and the projects and are started on a full force. Hopefully, we'll recover. But yes, because of the COVID crisis, also no, you have seen that infrastructure projects were delayed a lot, and that is a problem. The capex cycle is not still picking up in the market. Correct. If you see L&T and most of the construction company are slowly going up, but still it's not meaningful way, in a not meaningful way. Correct. And that is why no, if you want to invest in the capex cycle, you can invest, but that will for a long run. And my recommendation in this capex cycle is L&T and IRB Infra. No, that are the good proxy to play for the capex cycle. And talking about the Indian domestic coal production, that was almost up by almost 28% on June 16. And you can say that almost 77 point tons of actually coal production was that this is one of the highest in recent history. What was the reason? The reason was simple, that because of the heat wave, no, there was lot of shortage in electricity supply, and that's why coal production was been given a big push up, and that is why there is a big push up. Now, then also, no, I don't recommend Coal India at this level, because the Coal India and all that is being government control. And that is why if you want to go for a dividend yield, then you can go. But overall, if you are losing at a stock value, then again there is a problem. So that is the thing. Now, 45th annual general meeting of Reliance is going to held in next few weeks, and there is a talk that they are going to again put a oil to chemical, that is demerger, which proposal which was proposed earlier but was shared out. Now they are going to again put it, and if that happens, if the demerger happens, and if the Geo company, Reliance Retail, and main oil company get separated, no, that will be a big trigger for re-rating of Reliance company, because all the three companies by themselves are such a huge company, and again they have own strength and weaknesses. Correct. So based on that strengths, they can move up from at a particular level. But as a company, when they are three are combined, no, we cannot pick up. And also it gives a better chance for a retail investor to select a particular company on his choice. So that is a thing. Let's see if it happens. And if it happens, that is a very good for the retail investor. Now, IDBI Bank on behalf of consortium actually put and sale assets on sale of GTL Limited, and that is around 77,250 crores. Now, if this happens, this will be a big positive for IDBI Bank and all other banks. Of course, it will be a long process because NCLT process and all these auction process takes a long time to happen, and the price and the whatever award winning amount, that also will take time to come into bank also. But yes, it's a step on the right direction. So we have to keep an eye on the bank and any other bank which are closely related to GTL Limited. And so, guys, this was all about today's news. Hope you liked it. And as I told you, do like this video and do subscribe to my channel so that I can give you better content every day. And if you want to attend a free workshop, do click the below link and do attend. I'll see you soon live. So I'll see you soon tomorrow on the daily top news. By then, thank you. Goodbye.